All right, folks, ICARUS Beta Weekend 5 mission brief is up, and we're going to lay it all out for you today in this video. Let's get after it. So the ICARUS Beta Weekend 5 is starting tomorrow on October 22nd around 5 p.m. or so. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. It's going to end on October 25th at 10 p.m. Pacific or 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. One of the things I want to tell you, if you learned anything in this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. You know why? Because it sends it off into the YouTube algorithms, and then everybody gets an opportunity to listen to this voice. And you want them to do that, right? All right, let's look at everything that's kind of happened up to this point so that you have a better understanding of where we are today. We've had an opportunity to play in the forest. For those that know, lots of bears, lots of wolves. And listen, sometimes your friends will lead bears to you right to your doorstep. And they're just mean, but it happens all of the time. We also learned a little bit about storms and just how powerful they are. We learned about them first inside of the forest. Then we learned about them inside of the Arctic, which was our third beta weekend. The Arctic was loads of fun. We had polar bears, we had wolves, we had mammoths, we had a little bit of everything that we did out there. And it's super cold. That I can promise you. I'm pretty sure my toes are still frozen from being out there. Last weekend, we got introduced to missions just in general and kind of what those were. So those are a lot more focused on getting on the ground, go do these things, and then get off the planet. And to be honest, I kind of like that. I mean, I like the building and everything else, but it was nice getting down there, you know, twiddling around a little bit and then bouncing right back out. Well, this weekend, we have beta weekend number 5, and we're going to be focused on the desert. As you can see here from the map that they've actually given us, the yellow area here is the new area, right? So it's a new playable area. The blue is going to be the starting area, and it also looks like Beta Weekend 4 Broken Arrow mission is still going to be available. So for those of you that didn't get an opportunity to play last weekend because you were, I don't know, watching football or doing something important, well, guess what? You get to do it this weekend. So enjoy yourself, have fun. It was actually a really good mission. So this weekend, our job of the Journey to the Heart of ICARUS is to gather survey data. So I suspect you're going to go out. If you've got an area that you need to go into, you need to do some things. They did mention that you want to have somebody on your team that's level 25. So that's a hint. If you're looking for a group to come play with Rally Point. You come join us. You can do it at discord.gg/Rally Point, or the link's also in the description. Now with the desert biome, there's lots of things you need to think about. Okay, anybody who's been in a desert environment before, it's going to be hot. We know that. So you're going to need water. You're going to need clothing that protects you. Water's super important. That way you can intake water because you're going to be sweating. So we want to make sure that we have lots of waters, and then of course ways to carry that water. At nighttime, most people don't think about this, but it gets cold. And the reason why, when you go from like 150 degrees down to, you know, 80 or 70 degrees, that is a huge temperature shift. So it's going to get cold at night. One of the things I find interesting is they mention in here stockpiling anti-poison pills and also tonics from the herbalism bench. Makes you wonder if there's snakes or scorpions or anything in there. So if so, great. If not, I'm not saying they've told me that. I'm just asking a question. The other thing, plant life and wood is going to be kind of a little bit scarce. So need to be prepared for that. And then finally, they've confirmed there's going to be sandstorms and heat waves. Not that I needed any storms in the desert biome, but thank you for adding them. I'm not really happy about that, by the way. Nobody likes sandstorms, but alas, we're gonna have them. We got some new wildlife here that you can see. You got antelope picture 1, antelope picture 2, and then of course we have elephants. So these are all great things. All right, well, we got an extra day this weekend that we're gonna be able to play. So level cap's still gonna be 30 this weekend. And make sure if you find bugs, do them a favor, go report them. The better we can get to during this entire beta and reporting it for the end game, the better we're all gonna be. All right, thanks for watching the video. Looking forward to seeing all of you in ICARUS soon. SenileSarge signing off.